All right, this is question 6, and this is a new question for us that we're going to try and see another application of Venn diagrams, and we'll talk about this one more in the next section. But it says, suppose there was a poll regarding what percentage of people watch soccer, football, and or volleyball. The results are shown in the Venn diagram. So we see this Venn diagram where we've got our 3 different sports indicated, right? We've got soccer, and we've got football, and we've got volleyball. And we're going to see that in every single region of the diagram, there's different percentages of people, where the percentages are people who watch various combinations of sports. And we're asked to find what percentage of people watch, and then they give us different combinations. So the first one we see is both football and volleyball. Now what we have to do is we really have to think through these words, both and. What operation would that actually correspond to? So if we think about this, they're saying, well, they need to be both in the football set and in the volleyball set, meaning they need to be in the overlap of both. So really what we would be looking for here is football intersected with volleyball. Right, remember the intersection said it's all of the elements in F and in V. So now what we need to do then is take that knowledge, that idea of the intersection, and take that over to the Venn diagram. Well, the Venn diagram looked like that the intersection is the literal overlap of those 2 circles. So notice I need to be both in the football circle and in the volleyball circle. Now, whether or not they watch soccer is sort of irrelevant here. It's just the fact that they watch both football and volleyball. So we're in this intersection, this overlap region of those 2 circles, the football circle and the volleyball circle. And notice there's 2 different pieces to this total region. So what we need to do then is add those 2 pieces together. So we see that there are 6% in that region, and there's 10 more percent. So in total, we see 16% of people watch both football and volleyball. Now cleaning up our diagram again so that we can look at our next question, we're going to see, we want to find the people who watch only soccer. Now that would imply that they watch soccer and not football and not volleyball. So really we need the people in S, but not in F and not in V. So we need to be inside the circle for S, but we need to be outside the circle for football and outside the circle for volleyball. So only in S alone, not in any of the other circles. And there's only one region that matches that description. So the percentage in that region is only 9%. Notice more people in total watch soccer, but they also watch a combination of other sports, right? These people also watch football, but not volleyball. These people watch all 3, and these people also watch volleyball, but not football. So we're trying to take a look at the people who only watch soccer, and it's just that 9% in here. So let me again clean up our diagram. Now in this last one, it asks for football or volleyball. Sorry, I read it in backwards order, but volleyball or football, and then, but not soccer. So first, let's think about this part, volleyball or football. Well, it's really it can either be in volleyball or it can be in football. Now, what that sounds like is we're really joining those 2 together. So that one really is a union. So we really have volleyball or football, so that union. And then if we want to be there but not in soccer, well, if we think about when we needed to be in something but not in something else, that was how we did it different. So volleyball or football, but not soccer. So another way to think about it, right, is we need to be in V or in F but not in S. So I can be in V, or I can be in F, but I want to be outside of the soccer circle. So either football or volleyball. So we'll lump those two together, but stay outside of the soccer circle. So we see three regions that satisfy that. So there's the 13%, the 10%, and the 11%. So 13%, 10%, and 11%. If we think about what those represent, the 13% is the people who watch only football. The 10 is the people who watch football and volleyball, but not soccer. And the 11 is the people who watch only volleyball. So combining all those together, we see we have 34% of people who watch volleyball or football, but not soccer.